I am alive and it's good to be alive. Welcome back everybody, and today I'm going to talk about syndicates. I'm going to pull it back for another kind of basics video here. So for those of you who don't know, when you reach Mastery Rank 3, you will unlock the ability to join a syndicate. So if you come over to your Lotus boob console here, just kidding, yours isn't going to have a picture of Lotus boobs on it. This is embarrassing, I'm sorry Space Mom. It's not that kind of video. But if you come up to the top left of your spacecraft here, you will see a syndicate console, and upon interacting with it, you will have the ability to join a syndicate. Now, I'm going to show you guys ahead of time what I think the best items from each syndicate are. That way you can make this decision and you won't do what I did. What I did was I joined Red Veil, leveled them up all the way, and then got the stuff from them I wanted, realized I didn't want to stay with them because I didn't have the best stuff, so then I left and I had to re-level an entire another syndicate line, so it's a lot of work. But anyways, let's get into it. So each syndicate has allies and enemies. I am with Veil and Suda, which means I am allied with Arbiters of Hexis, so when I do things for Veil and Suda or get standing with them, I also get a little bit of Arbiters standing. And Steel Meridian is my neutral syndicate. So what that means is I can level up these two syndicates and they're not going to get pissed off at me or care. Unfortunately, that means these three assholes really hate me and they will send minions to kill you throughout certain missions and prevents you from buying things from them. Steel Meridian, I really don't like their roller specters. I don't find them to be very helpful at all. I also find the sigils a bit boring. For those of you that don't know, the sigil is a glowing emblem that you wear either on your chest or your back, and by doing missions and gaining XP while wearing that syndicate sigil, that is how you gain standing from them. So you just have to wear their emblem on your chest or back, and then you will level them up. They do have a nice Scattered Justice mod for the Heck shotgun, which adds Justice and 200% multi-shot. Basically what Justice is, every syndicate has a special effect. So for Steel Meridian, it's called Justice. And basically you can go online and look it up, and what that does is when you're killing enemies with this mod equipped on your Heck, you'll notice at the bottom right of your screen, you'll have a syndicate meter that fills up when you get XP. And when it fills up all the way, it will proc, meaning it will deal a status effect for a certain amount of damage to everyone around you. The status effect varies depending on the syndicate that you're allied with, and it'll also have a different buff for a certain amount of time. Like my favorite ones are, I know some of New Loka's procs. When your gun procs, it'll heal you, and that's really cool. I think Steel Meridian has some of those as well. And you can buy some little sculptures to place around your ship. Those are pretty worthless though. And every syndicate has augment mods. These are mods that are specifically for individual warframes. So if you look at the bottom of the mod there, it says Frost, Mesa. That means it is a very special and specific mod only for that warframe. These tend to be either completely useless or really, really cool. I mean, they can really honestly just range and differ. I encourage you guys to try them out and experiment with them because they're really neat. Like for example, this is one of my favorites, Regenerative Molt. Basically when you use your Molt ability with Saren, it causes you to regenerate 50 health every second for 10 seconds. That's 500 health. That's not bad. Also, they have the Vacor Marelock, which is, in my opinion, one of the absolute best secondaries in the game. It's got a decent rate of fire, fantastic damage, and when it procs, it freaking heals you, kills everything around you, and heals you. What's not to like? The Vacor Sidon is also very cool. If you block incoming fire with it, you can store up the damage, and then when you unleash your block, it will do a radial blind, similar to what Excalibur does, leaving enemies around you blinded and open to finishers. The Vacor Heck isn't really that good because you can't put that special Heck mod on it that I listed up above. And Arbiters of Hexis are pretty good too. I like them. They've got two good syndicate weapons. They have the Telos Boltis, which have a really cool function. I have a video on those on my channel if you want to check them out. The Telos Bolto are really nice for killing Grineer. They're high puncture, shoot as fast as you pull the trigger, and of course they proc, dealing elemental damage. And they got a sweet Syandana. It's basically a glowing sword emblem that goes on your back, and the more enemies you melee kill, the more blood that gets on the sword and obscures the blade. It's really cool. I like it. Veil and Suda, who I am officially allied with, is really nice because these shield Osprey Spectres that you can buy are basically allies that you can just deploy in missions. and they basically provide shielding to you, your teammates, and they're excellent, super excellent for high-end defense missions because they will actually shoot a shielding beam to the cryopod you are defending, rapidly regenerating its shielding and also boosting how much shielding it has. Super helpful if you find yourself in a tough spot and the cryopod's about to die. Although their weapon mods aren't worth it, and to be honest, Entropy Burst really isn't that good unless you have the Supra Vandal variant. I wouldn't even waste time with it on the regular Supra. They've got decent augment mods, but really the Synoid Simular is a fantastic weapon from them, and the Synoid Gamma Core is not bad either, though it has a short attack range. Synoid Heliocore, I really wouldn't waste your time with, to be honest. It's got a neat function where if you kill an enemy with a charge attack, while melee channeling, I believe it is, you'll actually spawn a minion to fight for you, but I think it's for a short duration, and the original Heliocore actually does more damage. This one just has more status chance, so if you ask me, I don't really care much for it. Parent sequence, I don't really remember what the F they have because I absolutely hate them. I think they're really stupid. They do have the Secure Electa though, which allows you to generate credits, like extra credits from getting melee kills, so that's cool. Haven't used the Penta Secura Dual Sestra. I haven't heard anything good about them. Red Veil has really nice augment mods, I think. Yeah, mainly just augment mods from them is their coolest thing. They have the Rakta Dark Dagger, which is a cool concept, but I think it fails to achieve its goal. You can watch my video on that, but that's just my opinion. The Rakta Ballistica, the original Ballistica sucks. I don't know why I would get the Rakta one. Rakta Cernos, I don't care. There's a Cernos Prime. I just have a hard time caring about those. Their Scion is okay. It's like 3 blades that come off your back with a small little jet engine in between them. Pretty cool. Last but not least, New Loka. I did not like New Loka. They didn't really draw my attention when I started playing. I really think the Sancti Castanas are absolute garbage. Sancti Tigris is pretty good though. That is second to the Tigris Prime, which does more damage. And the Sancti Magistar, which has a really cool effect. Essentially, if you attack an enemy with a charged attack, you release like a healing blast to you and your teammates. So that is really cool. So I'm actually trying to get one of those. So somebody hook me up, man. But anyways, those are all the syndicates. That's what I think is best about each one and what they all have. Again, you can unlock a syndicate once you reach Master Rank 3, and what you want to do is you'll click on the syndicate, and mine right now only says X for offerings, but like, there you go, initiation, the Y button. So if you hit that, it's going to tell you what they require from you to be accepted into their syndicate. So I would have to sacrifice 100 polymer bundle and 10,000 credits, and then I would be in their syndicate. And then essentially what you do is you wear the sigil that they give you on your chest, and you level them up. Once they level up all the way for that rank, like if I go here, you'll see I have competent, intriguing, intelligent, so on. You level them up, and the more you level them up, the easier it becomes to get standing from them, and also the newer rewards you unlock. So like, you don't instantly have access to augment mods. You have to level them up a couple times. Like when you first get them, all you're gonna have access to is like the first sigil and like the little ospreys that they drop. So anyways, you guys, I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you have a kick-ass day. I will see you in the next one. Peace out.